Okay, here is a quick video on how to use Replit and how to create a Replit account. So you go to Replit and you make sure you create an account. I already have an account. Okay, so once you have an account, your screen should look like this. Go to My Repls, and what you want to do is have some folders to keep your files organized. So say new folder, and you can go to, for example, if you're working on week one materials, you can say, first you can create CS161, week one, for example. Okay, create your folder. And this is an online compiler. So you are not installing anything on your computer. Okay, so your folder has been created. Notice there's my folder. You click on that. You want to create a new REPL. Okay, a new REPL will create a new program. Then you want to pick C++ and give it a name. Otherwise, it gives it a wacky name. I'm going to call mine Hello World. Okay, and you hit enter. It creates a REPL. It opens up the editor where you can start typing code. Okay, and it automatically puts something in here and you can get started with this. You can add some comments if you want. You can say this is my first program, and you go through the Zybooks week one material that talks about how to add comments and things like that. Okay, so then you click on run, and it pretty much runs it, and it gives you the output. Okay, so it is not as complicated as Visual Studio. It is essentially an editor that comes up and you start writing code. And by default, all the files have the same name. It's called main. Okay. Now, if you click on how do you save this and how do you submit it, right? If you click on those dots up there, that's one way to do it. Click on the dots and you say download as a zip file. Okay, that's the only way to download it. It says, okay, do you want me to save it? Yes, I want you to save it. And it saves it down in your folders and it downloads it. And there is a zip file. Now, when you submit it, please do me a favor, right click on it, extract it. It will extract it to a folder with the same name. Extract it and submit it. That would be so much better. Here's main.cpp. You can even right click and rename it, for example, to A01, which will say your assignment 1, and submit it. And that way, I will know what the file is and I don't have to hassle with the zip file. So that's all you need to do to use Replit. So make sure you have your account created, create a folder. Once your folder is created, anytime you want to create files, you go back here, go to my REPLs, and you will see the folder, go into the folder, and you can add a new REPL and say, okay, C++, my, what should we call this? Sample 2. Create it, puts it in there. It's in that folder now, and you can start typing. I probably have another sample 2, so it's a sample 2-1, but you can start typing more code here. Colon, C out. Welcome to my program. Something like that. Semicolon, hit run, and there is my program. Nice to have an end line, std : end line. Okay, and that's all about Replit.